Stock market crash 2010. It's inevitable. Hello and welcome to MoonDaze TV. And today we're talking about something that is quite serious and that is affecting all of us, namely the economy. Now, the media and the politicians and everyone who's in a position to inform us of what's going on in that field are trying to make us believe that everything is back to normal, or at least that the economy is still growing. Well, you know what? It's not. The corruption and the greed in this country, or actually I should say in this world, is absolutely intolerable. It's to a level where it's really mind-boggling, because the divide between the rich and the poor is becoming wider and wider and wider to the point where there's not even a middle class anymore. You always have those articles about how the economy is sort of growing, it's in the right direction, and you know, the consumers are going to go back to their spending ways pretty soon, and come on, it's all an illusion. The problem is that we have to become a nation of savers because we spent decades spending money we didn't have. As you know, with the internet, it's exponentially getting faster and faster. Everything, the technology, the way we interact with each other, it's transforming everything. Our personal and business relationships, and this has a huge impact on the way we conduct business. Of course, it has to. And it's almost as if our government doesn't get it. I guess Obama is doing a good job, but I think he's like most politicians. He doesn't get it. When he started to hand out all that money in 2008 to rescue the banks, I guess he thought he was doing the right thing, and who was I to argue, because I didn't know much at all about politics or finances at that point. I didn't care really, honestly. But since then, I made a lot of research and I tried to keep informed, and I found out that it's the absolutely worst thing he could have done. Because what he's doing is bailing out huge institutions who created the problems in the first place, and he's saying, okay, well, you spent all that money, you lost it, here's some more money, do it again. Their sense of entitlement is absolutely revolting. They think they're entitled to huge bonuses like that, and they're in such a hurry now to give back the bailout money so they will avoid the regulations that the government is trying to impose on them, which is something that is so desperately needed. Our government is trying to make us believe that everything is back to normal, or at least that we're out of the recession and into recovery, which is an absolute lie. The stock market hasn't crashed yet, but believe me, it will, and very soon. I discovered someone recently I didn't know. He's called Ron Paul. He's a Republican, a congressman, who actually ran for president in 2008. And see how I don't know anything about politics? I had no idea who the guy was. But as I started to watch many of his clips on YouTube and all over the place, and what he says makes a lot of sense. He's actually advocating that we should audit the Federal Reserve. And in conclusion, I just want to say that I wish you all the best in these very difficult times ahead. Thank you for listening.